opportunity to edit the content that I thought I had. I can't find it no more, so I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or what. Um, but the video that I had recorded, when was that last court hearing? December 12th, I think. It was the last court hearing I had for the housing case with the whole eviction and everything like that. So basically what it ended up resulting in is me basically being out of the apartment by December 31st, which at this point, it's like, it's cool. It is what it is. I'm gonna actually stay outside a little bit. At this point, it's kind of like, it is what it is, because I'm not going to keep fighting to stay in the space that y'all clearly want me out of. And I'm not about to keep dishing out money just for y'all to make my living situation more complicated than it got to be. Like, I've been paying rent since I've been there. Like, so again, even still, for that eviction to have been put out for non-payment of rent, as they labeled it as, I think it's just fucking insane, for real. I'm still going to fight it with the whole court situation. The gas bill situation has not been rectified. So here I am leaving an apartment and damn near got a $2,000 gas bill debt in my name that, again, they're supposed to be responsible for. So I'm going to still push that issue for sure. I'm going to go down to the court and with my lease, because there is something in my lease stating that I basically can't request like a trial or like a jury or something like that. So I'm not sure that if I go to try to open a civil case for this matter, because the amount that I'm going after is going to be more than a small claims case, which is a maximum of $5,000. I don't know if by me filing a civil case, if that goes against that lease. And if it does, I'm going to be pretty upset if you sit here and tell me that I can't take them to court for this situation. Because how you tell somebody they can't take you to court? I think that's crazy. But again, we'll figure that out. Long story short, right now, it's just, again, I got to be out of my apartment by December 31st. We did agree, and it is in the paperwork. We did agree that as long as I am out by December 31st, after New Year's, I can basically go down to the courthouse and file what's called like a judgment to reopen or something like that, which is basically like me putting in a request to have the eviction removed off of my record, which is what I care most about, because there's no way I should have an eviction on my record, bro. There's like absolutely no reason why I should have an eviction on my record. So it does state that after I file that judgment to reopen or whatever, that the plaintiff has 7 days to remove the judgment. So there's a guarantee that that judgment, the eviction, will be removed off of my record, which, again, just that makes me feel a whole lot better about the situation, knowing that I'm just not going to have an eviction on my record. Again, still frustrating as hell. And then I'm trying to figure out how I can fight, or if I can, again, make this a part of the civil case, because I've learned that when you have an eviction out against you, technically the court has to give you up to 6 months of you living in that apartment, whatever it is that you're renting out. That the court is supposed to give you 6 months for you to find another space without charging you rent. So mind you, from June to December, which is a full 6 months, from June to December, I've been paying every month of rent. So now that y'all had this eviction over my head, while and still I was paying rent money, I kind of want to know if I can get that shit back. Like, I want to know if I can get them 6 bands back. Yeah, it's actually more. That's almost like 7-8 bands for real, because I paid, I'm gonna say $1,100 a month. 1095, whatever, 1075, 1095, whatever. I'm gonna see if I could try to add that in there, because again, y'all had this eviction, so technically I should have been able to stay in that apartment for free for 6 months until I found somewhere else to go, instead of continuing to pay y'all rent every month, and now I still gotta go. Granted, the eviction is not on my name, and I think if I would have stayed, and I just don't know how that whole thing works. If anybody on here that follow me is familiar with like housing court cases, the process is like your rights. I have been doing a lot of research on like tenant rights and landlord rights and stuff like that. But if anybody could give me some insight to like that particular situation, that'd be cool. Because I don't know if I could try to fight to get that back. But again, by right, I should have been able to stay in that space for free for 6 months, stacked my bread, and then found another spot instead of continuing to pay them rent money. So they really got over it, bro. But again, because I always fight for my rights. If anybody know me for real, know anything about me, I'm real big on justice. Like what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. So I'm always fight for mine, for real. I'm always fight for mine. So other than that, we just gonna have to kind of see how and where everything go. I'm really just trying to fix my pants real quick. Other than that, though, I have been, as far as goals go and what I've been working towards and everything like that. Shit, it's getting a little cold out there, my man. Yeah. As far as goals though, and everything I've been working towards, like the things that I mentioned, I believe in my introduction video. I'm gonna give y'all an update on where I'm at with everything regarding that. LLC is open, legitimized. When I say legitimized, I mean there's none of my personal information under my LLC. That's the mistake that I made with my first LLC ever. So everything looks business-wise. I even got my business website up. I'm not gonna share that right now because obviously I am not yet ready to start my business. However, these are just things that I needed to have put in place to look more legit to banks, lenders, for at any point in time if I ever wanted to apply for any type of funding. Things are moving in the right direction. As far as savings go, I'm definitely getting my savings up there. We actually are right on track for what I had stated that I wanted to save by, I think I said like April, May type. I wanted to be, at least 6-7K. So we are on track to hit that 6-7K by May. I'm feeling real good about everything, despite everything. The past 6 months, for real, like the past 6 months have definitely been trying months. Like I learned a lot about myself. I had to realize I'm a whole lot more resilient than what I thought I was. Yeah, man, like goals are becoming clear. They're coming more like forefront, if that's the right word. Like they're here now, instead of me like, oh, it comes here, then I push it in the back, and then oh, it come back, and then I'm scrambling around. Like I've had a really, really bad habit of doing stuff like that, and I've realized that that's what's kind of kept me stuck from not really moving forward with anything or continuing to take those steps to grow in whatever it is I'm trying to accomplish or trying to establish. One of the things with the business that's kind of helped me like see things through is studying other people like me who are in that same industry. So again, I've been following Box Truck Bros for a minute. Honestly, let me add before I forget. So he just made a post on Instagram, basically stating that he's looking to hire some drivers. And I was just like, perfect ass opportunity, right? Because I would like to learn a little bit more or be, have a mentor of somebody who is already in that field that I can kind of learn a little bit more from and grow more from before I kind of just start on my own. However, I am still willing to throw myself out there and learn on my own. But I submitted all my information to him. So I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed on everything. This will be a great starting opportunity for me, I feel like. Shout out to Box Truck Bros. Shout out to him. He's definitely doing his thing, man. I think he got like 5 trucks now that he be running, like 5 or 6 trucks, if I'm not mistaken, that he be running. So again, that is the ultimate goal, y'all. I don't want to do like hard physical labor for the rest of my life. That's never the goal. That is never the goal for me. Like never. So, the ultimate goal is to basically just run that business, run that rental and logistics business. Like basically the same thing that he's doing. Like he's getting these contracts and he'll shoot them out to his drivers, whatever the case may be. That is the ultimate goal, is to help people who again are in the same position that I'm currently in, just looking to start out. So I'm giving myself, I really want to say like 2-3 years tops with driving, and learning as much as I can. And I'm honestly hoping it not even that long. Like 2 years I'd really want that to be my max, 2 years times I'll be 35 going on 36 for real. So I want to have my business like fully established, drivers, fleet, logistics going. I definitely want to have all of that up and running by the time I'm about 36, 37. Definitely before I'm 40. Like, definitely before I'm 40. And I definitely know that can happen before I'm 40 years old. So, there's also another guy that I've been following too. I actually just discovered him on Facebook. I want to say, I know his name is Lamont, but I can't remember the exact, no, not Lamont, Lamar. I think it's like Lamar's Trucking or something like that. I can't remember exactly where he's based out of. I want to say New Jersey. And he basically does the same exact thing that I'm working towards, future goals, as far as, running the business, the operations, everything like that, hiring managers, drivers, all of that. Bro, mark my words, the petty services is going to be that legit business, all right? And I guarantee you in a year to 2 years times, I'm going to be hiring drivers. Mark my words, all right? Like, mark my words. But yeah, so Lamar, he actually basically, every video that I've seen, he helps everybody from A to Z. Basically, A being starting your LLC, getting the business bank account set up, everything that you need permit-wise, if you need your MC number, your DOT number, all of that. I just don't know as far as what the finances look like, as far as like if you're renting a truck through him, you're leasing a truck through him, or if he just taking basically a percentage of whatever the payout of the load is. That part I don't know yet. Either way, I feel like it'll still be a good starting point for me. I did reach out to him. I messaged him on WhatsApp because that's the contact method that he had available. I haven't heard back from him yet. So, it's the holidays. I'm pretty sure everybody's busy with family and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is, just reach out to him, give him a call after New Year's and let him know where I am, what my ultimate goal is, or the long-term goal is, and what my plans are for right now. I'm feeling pretty good about everything. I just got to keep going, stay focused, and we gonna get there, y'all. We gonna get there. Like I said, Petty Services LLC. Give me 2 years tops. 2 years tops. I'm gonna be hiring drivers, dispatchers, everything. Everything. All right. So that's where we at with it. Feeling real good. We just gonna keep it going. All right. Till next time, y'all.